Good morning, interwebs. It is 4:40 in the evening, and I'm finally feeling up to talking to you. So, hi. So I left you all last night. We were sitting down to watch Top Chef and have cocktails and enjoy our evening. All well and good. Kids went to bed super nice, and we had a really nice time watching our show all together. And yeah, so kids went to bed super nice. Steve and I stayed up. And then it was ready to go to bed. And I apparently had consumed too many cocktails. Or at least that was part of it. And so I woke up at, I don't know, sometime during the night. I'm not sure exactly what time. And I was just like throwing up like crazy. First came downstairs and I thought I was going to throw up. And I didn't. I laid down for a little while. Then I woke up, threw up like everything in my stomach. And then went back to sleep. Wake up on the couch at 3:30, feel awesome. Like, no worries, I'm good. Go back up to bed. Sleep really good all night, wake up, feel good this morning, no headache, no nothing. So I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know that it's a hangover because in that case, you know, I would have had a headache and I would have felt gross this morning and whatever. But then my stomach has been giving me issues all day. And I've just felt gross and disgusting. My appetite's terrible. My stomach's all gurgly and blah. So I have spent like my entire day like switching between the chairs in this room, curled up in a little ball, just hanging out, not doing anything, not crocheting. I've had YouTube on, but I've kind of been in and out of like sleeping. And I'm feeling a lot better right now. I'd made some soup, which is ready for us to have for dinner, and hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better. I am not sure if it was really just from drinking or if there's been a stomach bug going around the city where Steve works, and we have been lucky enough not to catch it. I assume that similar things are going around Manhattan. If I just caught a little something while we were there, or everybody else ate basically the same thing. We went to IHOP. I had something different, so it's like food poisoning. I'm not sure. But starting to feel better, so that is good. And Jezebel is all up and around. I am vlogging. Aren't you proud?
Am I what?
Aren't you proud?
I am.
I felt well enough to vlog finally. And I've been eating saltines. I just finished my sleeve of saltines. And Steve has been busy. What are you doing, Steve?
I am cutting up window trim.
Yep, there's...
And door trim. And around that opening right there, trim.
And what's the big, important, fun thing you did today?
I installed the drain line for the new sink. Now there's not just a hole in there anymore.
Now there's a pipe with the rag stuck in it.
Which, that's all the work I did. That's all it looks like today.
It took him quite a while. And it's not, it's a more difficult endeavor than it seems. Because there's like fall and stuff that matters with drain pipe. But
it's just always funny when you do drain pipe. Because you spend all this time and you make all these measurements. And then you look at it afterwards, you're like, that's it? Like, when a carpenter does stuff, there's stuff at the end.
But yes, there's our trim.
And then I'm going to paint it. Get it ready to put up hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see where things get to. Steve's busting out trim paint. Wild Mustang.
See? Just put that right there.
Sounds good. Bazinga! That's what I get for making fun of you. How does it look? Oh.
What do you think?
I can't really tell. Since it's the glossy trim paint, I can't see the color. It's just shiny.
So far it's grayer than I expected. But obviously when it dries, that can change significantly.
Oh, it
I
is.
may pop it up.
Oh, it is grayer. Like, not even necessarily in a bad way. Just not what I was expecting. But then again, given how the walls dried, a little different. We'll have to see. Jury's still out. So it's about 11:30. Steve just left for work. I showered earlier, so I look a little more put together. Luckily, I felt better most of the evening. I made soup. It was tasty. I was able to eat 2 mugs of it, so that was good. Because mostly I'd consumed saltines today. I think I've eaten a whole sleeve of saltine crackers. The 2 mugs of soup. I think I've had 3 or 4 mugs of what I call sick tea, so really strong black tea with a bunch of sugar in it and some water. I guess I had like part of the unspankaka that Steve made for breakfast this morning, which I'd asked him to make today, before I knew I was going to feel like I do. Still in trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I think I must have a stomach bug because I was feeling so much better all evening, and about half an hour ago, I just feel pukey again. So, just kind of sitting tight. I was telling Steve I might just sleep on the couch down here tonight, just because then I'm nearer to whatever I need to be nearer to. I don't have to try and get down the stairs, but we'll see. Maybe I'll go sleep in bed if I feel better here in a little bit. Did feel better enough tonight that I was able to focus on some yarny endeavors while I was sitting here still and the kids were playing. I'm doing in one of the crochet along groups, our Happy Cow place. They do a washcloth Wednesday. This was the washcloth for this Wednesday. It's called the Wedgy Edgy Dishcloth. And I made the center while we watched Brave the other night, and so I just had to put the blue border on tonight. So, first dishcloth of the year for the cowl is done. And then I finished the second front panel for my coat, and I attached the front panels to the back. So, it's like a coat now, it just needs sleeves to be put on it, and I'm loving the way it's looking. I haven't tried it on yet because by the time I was getting the seams together, I was starting to not feel good again. So I'm going to sit here and drink my tea and wait for the icky feeling to pass and then go to sleep. And I will talk to you all tomorrow when I hopefully feel better. Nighty night.